So you're thinking about growing some sweet corn, but you don't know how much to plant. Today, we're going to answer that question. So this year I decided to grow Funk's G90 corn. Now this corn's been around a long time. It's an old Funk variety that was available back to the Funk dealers back in the day. You see there is a bicolor corn. Now this is what they call a standard corn, standard hybrid variety. It's not the sweetest out there. It has pretty good starch content, but it's a great corn. We enjoy the flavor of it. It's considered a mid-season corn. And first year I've grown it, turned out pretty good. You can see there it makes nice ears there. The ears normally are about 30 inches off the ground. Now my plot that I planted this year is about 30 by 45, around 1,400 square feet. Now I planted 8 rows, and on my row spacing, I planted on 36 inches apart. Now I'll either plant on 36 inches apart or 30 inches apart. It's according to how my plot lays out. Now in the years past, I have tried to plant them closer together to be a little more intensive. It's never worked that well for me. So that 30 inch or 36 inch row spacing is standard, and there's a reason for that because it works really good well. Now I made an okay crop this year, not the best by no means. And one of the reasons was I didn't get out here and thin it out like I should have. When you're planting with a mechanical planter, there's going to be a little bit of variance there about how far apart your in-row spacing is. And where I kind of messed up this year was I got my corn a little too thick, and I didn't thin it when I was supposed to, the way I was supposed to. And what happens with that is sometimes you end up with these what we call nubbins. These little small ears when they planted too thick. You can see there, now it's okay to eat, but we normally don't harvest a lot of these because when we're putting up corn, we want to get those full ears. Sometimes we'll go back on maybe a second or third harvest and pull these out in the eating season and eat these fresh. Now planting or seed density is very important, and I can tell you what I think. I think 6 inches apart of in-row spacing is perfect. Of course, we don't always get perfect in gardening. So anywhere from 6 inches, I have planted a foot apart and been fine. But that 6 inch to foot apart is where you want to be on your in-row seed spacing. Now with our 8 rows planted 45 foot long, we had a pretty decent yield. So we ended up with about 410 ears total. Now about 50 of those ears we ate fresh, corn on the cob, or we gave some away. We ended up putting up as cream corn 360 ears, and that yielded us about 50 packs of cream corn. Now that cream corn we put up is a good serving for like 2 adults and 2 children. My parents both were 83 and they eat supper with us or dinner with us every evening, so we like to put up a nice package. They don't eat a lot, but it's perfect for 4 people, especially if you had 2 kids and 2 adults. It's the perfect size for that. So we got 50 packs of cream corn out of this plot, and plus enough to eat fresh and give away to the friends. So that's a total of 410 ears off this plot of corn. Now as far as how much seed you need to plant a plot like this, a pound is more than enough. It has you a little bit left over. So a pound of seed on this 30 by 45 plot is going to be about right. Now don't forget when you're out there harvesting that corn to make sure you enjoy some fresh corn in the garden. Jared, our video guy, is going to come here and we're going to partake in a little bit of it. Jerry, would you consider yourself a city guy?
A city guy?
A city boy? Or are you a country boy?
A little bit of both.
Okay, you ever had fresh corn on the cob? Let's partake in it. What do you think?
Okay.
What you think? Different, ain't it?
It's different.
Now that's about as fresh as it gets right there.
I never thought you could eat it fresh like that.
Oh, heck yeah. That's good stuff, ain't it? So if you want to know more about our products or you want to learn more about vegetable garden, check out these videos.